Good afternoon and welcome to the Windsor Star's Net News at Noon. I'm Craig Pearson with Donald McArthur, bringing you the best from the paper and the web. Overnight flights were cancelled on Canada's east coast last night because of the ash from that Icelandic volcano, although Canadian skies remained open this morning as a small number of European planes started flying again.
Okay, and this just in this morning, folks, Toyota has agreed to pay a record $16.4 million fine to U.S. safety regulators over delays in that massive recall over defective accelerator pedals. The fine is the maximum allowed under U.S. law and the largest ever sought by the U.S. Department of Transportation.
City Council meets tonight. We're going to be live streaming it and live chatting it. I think that's you.
Exciting times, yeah, to me.
Hot topic in tonight's agenda is the legacy of Joseph Chimchuk, who left money to open a museum. That legacy fund has now grown to more than $3 million. Also on the agenda is outsourcing of parking enforcement, which is always a tense one. QP Local 543 President Gene Fox is scheduled to talk.
Yeah, it could be a doozy, folks, like Craig says, and make sure you check it out. It starts about 6 p.m. We do this live chat. We did it last week. We had opinion polls, a back and forth debate. It's kind of a really cool thing we're starting, so come back and check it out. Fraser Institute, folks, this morning, everybody's favorite right-wing think tank, came out with a new survey that says if you think your taxes are spiraling out of control, you're right. The Canadian family, the average tax bill has increased 1,624% since 1961, if you can wrap your head around that. And nearly 42% of our income last year went to taxes, compared to just 33.5% in 1961.
I assume that we have more services today, but who knows? Well. Hey, online we have complete coverage of last night's Juno Awards and Michael Bublé, who won 3, including Single of the Year and Album of the Year.
Folks, and in sports, things are looking grim for the Windsor Spits. After a pair of losses on the weekends, they now find themselves down 3-0 to the Kitchener Rangers with a must-win Game 4 on Enemy Ice Tuesday night, which we're going to be live blogging for you at 7. The Duffer has written in a column in today's paper, all but writing the boys off, saying there's going to be no miracle on ice like there was last year in Rimouski. Maybe the boys can tape that column out, put it on the blackboard, use it for inspiration, but their backs are certainly against the wall.
The final report on the Georgian luger who was killed at the Vancouver Olympics has come out, and the International Luge Federation has determined that it was an, quote, unforeseeable accident.
All right, folks, tomorrow's our auto front, so that means Grace Macaluso, our automotive reporter, is going to come in right now. She's going to talk about a really cool trend about car companies sort of inserting themselves, making all kinds of products. Tell us about that. It sounds pretty fascinating.
Yeah, basically automakers are keen on selling their brand as a way of life with a line of accessories that would promote and integrate their vehicles or their products into the daily lives of their customers. So, for example, BMW has a whole line of accessories that range from watches, both men's and women's watches, golf shirts, golf clubs, model cars, keychains, wallets. And these are quite elegant items, and I think it's to help promote the brand as a luxury brand. If you have these items, yes, it's a BMW, and they all bear the BMW logo.
You know, when you talk about auto accessories, you automatically think for the car, but you're talking about for the driver. I noticed that when I've covered some of the recent Detroit auto shows, they have the extra sections in there, the little display booths of lots of different kind of auto wear.
Yes, yeah.
So, you know, Mini and all the cool
right.
companies have it you wear.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, fashion, men's and women's shirts, and Chrysler's come out, for example, with a whole new line of accessories to represent its different brands. Fiat has a line of Fiat 500 jewelry, and we know that little car is coming to North America. So that'll be kind of cool to see what they have.
What would you say is the idea behind it? I mean, is this going to help save the bottom line, or?
I spoke with Vincent Georgi, who's a professor of marketing at the University of Windsor, and he said it may not necessarily boost sales, but what it does is it distinguishes the brand from others. Because he says car buying can become a very overwhelming experience. He says this lets the brand stand out against others.
And they also have children's toys as well.
That's right.
Like they have mini cars for kids.
Yeah, mini cars for kids, pedal cars. Yeah, BMW.
Okay.
And you can also buy a BMW bike for a few thousand.
You really save on gas mileage.
Yes.
You know. Okay.
What are you thinking, Dad? What if you
I don't know. I want a town and country golf shirt. That's what I want, man. You know,
Don't
wear
forget
it on
the
my
golf
hair.
club.
And the golf. I wonder which one Elin used. Okay. Anyway, folks, Grace, thank you very much. Folks, read all about it in tomorrow's paper, Go Spits Go. You got to do it online and on your porch. We're the Windsor Star.